It's been 1 year that I've had this 2021 Ford Escape, so I want to talk about what I like and don't like about it. I bought this car in May of 2023, and there are some things that I really love about it. Like a lot of modern new cars, this car has the push button start, and it has a nice instrument panel display here. It has a nice entertainment system and a dual zone climate control here, and a nice center console here to store personal items. Some of the interior features that I really like about this car are that it has the cold weather package, so it has heated seats and heated steering wheel. It also has the dual zone electronic temperature control right here. It does have multiple driving modes. There is a button right here that I can push, and it gives me 5 different drive modes. It defaults into normal mode, and then you can also put it into eco mode, which is the mode that I try to drive in as often as I can. There's also a sport mode. I don't usually use that because you sacrifice gas mileage with that mode. The next one is slippery mode. Now, I have used this in the wintertime. Here in central Pennsylvania, we do get some pretty nasty winter weather sometimes, and this really helped well this past winter when we had some snowstorms, and I actually had to be somewhere, so I had to drive through the snow in this. And then there is also a deep snow and sand mode, and that turns the traction control off, as you can see right there. That's good if you're in a place where you're in deep snow and your tires will tend to spin. You can put it into that deep snow and sand mode, and it will help you to get out of that situation. This vehicle has the dial gear shift right here, so all I have to do is turn it like that. Here's the electronic parking brake. Right behind it, this button here, I can push, and if I'm at a stoplight and my foot gets tired sitting on the brake, I can push this button and it will hold the brake for me. This is that driving mode button that I just talked about. And this button here is the button to turn off the auto start and stop system. Basically what that is when you have it on, when you stop at a red light, the engine will shut off if you're stopped for a prolonged period of time, so it does help on gas mileage. There is one major complaint I have about this, and as you can hear, the door hinge on it is broken. As you can see, there are some broken spot welds in the door here, and so I took it to the local Ford dealership, and they looked at it and they said it was going to cost a lot of money to fix it, so I decided to forego doing that, but they did give me some suggestions. So I contacted Ford customer service and talked to them about it, and then I called the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration because there have been numerous complaints about this in the Ford Escape models, and I talked to them and filed a complaint with them. And then a few weeks in the future, I got a letter in the mail from Ford, and they said that what I can do is I can take this into a Ford dealer and they will take care of it for me as a customer satisfaction deal, because they want me to be satisfied with my vehicle. This Escape has the power lift gate, and as you can see, it does have quite a bit of cargo space. As you can see here, I do have several items in here, so it fits them very nicely.
Good.
There is a 12-volt power outlet here also. And then all I have to do is hit this button and it closes it. There are a few things I do want to show you under the hood here. The engine is a little warm. This is a 1.5 liter 3-cylinder turbocharged EcoBoost engine. It produces 181 horsepower and 190 pound-feet of torque. It is pretty good for only being a 3-cylinder, and it gets superb gas mileage. A couple other things I'll point out on the exterior here are, it does have daytime running lights. They're not on right now, but they're on when I'm driving. These mirrors have little indicators here for the blind spot monitoring system, and it also has a cross traffic alert, which means if you're backing up and somebody comes close to you and you may not see them, you will hear a rapid beep inside the vehicle alerting you that somebody is behind you. This is the SC model, and it is all-wheel drive. Oh, and one other thing I forgot to point out when we were over here. On the door, there is a keypad right here, and you can type in a 5-digit code that will allow you to unlock your vehicle from right here. That way you don't have to have your keys. You can also unlock the vehicle in a couple other different ways, which this is really nice. I can lock the vehicle by touching this here, and I can unlock it as long as I have the key fob in my pocket. I can unlock it by putting my hand behind the handle here. So I don't have to push a button or anything to unlock the vehicle. There's a few things I wanted to point out here in the back seat. I don't ride in the back, but some of my passengers do. This back seat actually has a bar here that you can pull, and it will allow you to adjust the seat forward and backward. You can also recline the back seat, and you pull a lever here and it will allow you to fold it down, and you pull it this way and it will allow it to go back. And in the middle there is an armrest with cup holders. There's also a USB port right here, both USB A and USB-C. I want to take you with me on a little road trip with this vehicle as part of the video. I just wanted to show how it drives. I'm actually getting onto an interstate highway right now, and as you may be able to see, it does have pretty good power, so it is able to accelerate pretty quickly on these on-ramps. The vehicle does handle pretty well, I think. 2023, I rented a Ford Escape because my previous vehicle was in the shop for a few days. So I rented a vehicle, and the rental car company gave me an Escape to drive, and I really liked it, and I thought maybe this will be the next vehicle I decide to buy. So that's what I did. And later that year, then I decided I was going to look at Ford Escapes, and I ended up buying this one. This concludes my video today. I just want to thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. And write down in the comments below what your favorite vehicle